subscribe. It takes a couple seconds. Hit the notification bell and hit the like button as well.
Okay, so actually right now I am only running CBOs, targeting cold interests. So what do you think is my next step? Do you think I should make a custom audience targeting those who view my content?
So, as you know, Sachin tests a lot of interest, just like me. And he hasn't even gone to even look like audience. He gets really good results with just interest targeting. Have you tested at least 50 different interests? Yeah.
Last time I tested 25. If I go down, if I select the campaigns that is inactive, I can show you that I tested 25 interests and they did not perform well, so I stopped them immediately.
So what interests are you using now then?
I'm using 6 interests.
And how did you get the 6? Was it the 6 from the 25?
Yeah, partially it is, yes.
So you got 6 amazing interests from 25, correct?
Yes, you can say so, yes.
So what I would recommend is you to test another 25 to find another 6 amazing interests. So then you could have 12 amazing interests. You could do twice the revenue.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. So another question about the CBO. I posted this also in your website. So if I have a CBO with, let's say, 5 to 6 ad sets in it, let's say, and after 3 to 4 days, it is obvious that 1 or 2 of those ad sets are not performing well. Should I turn them off or leave them alone?
Personally, with CBOs, I don't turn things off or I don't edit things because I like to let it do its thing. And I think Sachin does the same thing. He does not touch the ad sets within the CBO. But what I do is when I create a CBO offspring, like an upgraded version, I take away the one that didn't do well and I put in a new one that did well for my testing campaign.
And for how long do you let it run for?
As long as it makes you money.
Correct.
Okay.
Or I'd let it run. So if you do $50 a day, I'd let it run for 1 day. And if you've gotten 0 purchases, I'll kill it. If you've gotten 1 purchase, maybe I'll let it run for 2 days. If you've gotten 2 purchases, it's profitable. So if it's profitable, you keep it running. That's the rule.
Okay. So another question here, regarding, I noticed I have more than 1,000 view contents. Do you recommend me now making a custom audience?
Yes, you can definitely get into lookalike audiences.
So first I need to create a custom audience and then use lookalike audiences to target my audiences.
Correct.
Okay. So Andy, what else do you think of my campaign here? Do you think I should turn any one of these campaigns off? Like Ryan said just now, the cost per content view is above 3, and this one is almost 3. Should I turn them off?
So your cost per purchase for that one is $35.76. So that means for every purchase you've made, you've lost roughly around 6, 7, 8, So each purchase you've lost around $8. And since you've got 5 purchases, you've lost $40 on this campaign. Now, my experience is that it's going to continue making a loss. So I'd recommend turning off this first one because after spending $175, it hasn't been able to break even, then it's going to most likely continue. But if you have the budget to, you can let it run until maybe $300 and hopefully it optimizes.
Okay.
So if you have a budget, let it run to 300. If you want to save budget, kill it now.
Okay, let me just click in here. This is one of my campaign, my CBO campaign. So I have here, so these are the 6 interests.
Oh, this actually looks pretty good. This one might optimize over time. Let it continue running and hopefully it stops giving budget to the ones that don't get purchases. Let this one run to 300. Or even let it run to 250 and see if it can get break even.
Even if the cost per content view is this high.
So you skip cost per content view, you skip cost per add to cart, and you look at cost per purchase. If you have a purchase, you skip looking at the first 2 KPIs. Remember, purchase is the most important KPI.
Right.
Remember, if you have cheap add to carts but expensive clicks, you ignore the expensive clicks because you got cheap add to carts. So the KPIs is you go from purchase down to add to cart, down to view content. That's the hierarchy.
Okay. Okay, I think I'll just let this run for a few more days.
Correct.
Even though it says here learning limited.
I think all your campaigns are learning limited.
Not all of them. If I just go back here, let me just click on. Let me click on, for example, this one here. Oh, not this one. I had a few.
This just proves that learning limited does not mean bad results because all your campaigns are learning limited, but you're profitable. So for people who think or get worried that learning limited pops up, this just proves that learning limited doesn't really matter because Edward has a bunch of profitable campaigns, yet all his assets are learning limited.
Learning limited always existed. They just didn't show it to you until now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they benefit by showing it to you because it scares you into paying them more money.
Exactly.
Really, it's always been there. Oh, well, he left.
Inder, any other questions, or Ryan, before we wrap it up? Really appreciate you guys joining both calls.
Nope, no questions on my end.
I'm good.
Just getting ready to sleep over here.
Awesome. Thanks so much for staying up, Inder. Thanks so much for joining these calls, and thank you both for doing the mastermind calls. We're going to be scaling soon, so there's going to be lots of new students, and I think the course will be less boring, but 2, a lot of these students, they may want extra one-on-one help, and obviously I'm not too greedy or selfish. If these students, I've had students that paid Sachin extra to get a one-on-one course from him, and obviously it helps you with your personal brand if that's the route you want to go down. It's good training. But yeah, scaling, so definitely lots more students come from. Obviously, don't go out of your way and treat each mastermind course a webinar and pitch something at the end. That'll be a bit strange, but yeah, I'm more than happy, if they reach out and they're looking for more one-on-one help. That's definitely something that I'm more than happy for you guys to capitalize on, just because you guys are helping out by volunteering. So I really appreciate it, guys.
Oh, for sure. No worries.
Guys.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks,
See you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
What's appropriate shipping time? Because I know there's some mentorshippers out there that